Casualty is on the rise, with Israel alleging that Hamas is using Palestinians as human shields. Even as Israel strikes Hamas targets in Gaza, bombings have recently been witnessed near hospitals. That includes Al-Quds and Al-Shifa Hospital, as Hamas has claimed that Israeli forces are deliberately targeting hospitals, whereas the IDF maintains that it has been targeting Hamas terror tunnel networks. As the airstrikes come at a point when Israeli troops have tightened the encirclement of the Gaza city, amid continued battles with Hamas, with the airstrikes that have been wreaking havoc across the city.
אנחנו, כמו שאמרתי, ממוקדים בלחימה בעזה, ממוקדים בלפרק את חמאס. במקביל לדבר הזה, אנחנו מקיימים מאמץ הומניטרי שמובילה אותו מצרים וארצות הברית. אנחנו מעבירים מסעות אחרי שאנחנו בודקים אותם, שיש בהם מים, מזון ותרופות. גם היום סיימנו לבדוק כאלה ומעבירים אותם. גם נתנו דגש שהדבר הזה קורה דרומית לנחל עזה, בחלק הדרומי של הרצועה. יש שתי עזות. עזה בדרום עכשיו, שאנחנו מעבירים ומרכזים בה את כל מי שעבר ומאפשרים טיפול הומניטרי, ובמקביל תוקפים שם. כל מחבלים או מפקדים בכירים שיהיו שם יתקפו. זה אזור בטוח יותר בניהול הלחימה שלנו, ואנחנו מתמקדים בלחימה מורכבת, קשה ומשמעותית בצפון. ומי שלא עבר דרומה, אזרחי עזה שלא עברו דרומה, מסכנים את חייהם ומשפחותיהם, ואנחנו ממשיכים לקרוא להם. תנו דרומה. אנחנו מייצרים מסדרונות לעשות את זה, אנחנו מעצימים מאוד את הלחימה, אתם מסכנים את המשפחות שלכם.
Now, after a series of strikes outside the hospitals that were reported, the Palestinian Red Crescent Society has released footage of showing an ambulance which appeared to have been damaged and smeared with blood. As per the hospital directors, this attack on the ambulance came as the staff were trying to evacuate the wounded to the south, and strikes on ambulance convoy in Gaza has sparked off another big storm, with the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres also expressing horror and expressing for a stop on all civilian killings. Israel, meanwhile, has responded to the UN chief, with the country's ambassador to the UN asserting that the UN chief has completely ignored the fact that Hamas intentionally exploits ambulances for terror. He also asked when was the UN chief's horror when Israeli ambulances were being targeted with RPGs and paramedics were being executed in cold blood. Even as the casualty figure rises, then accessing health services is becoming increasingly difficult. The UN has called for immediate humanitarian pause to prevent further suffering. A joint statement issued by the UNRWA, UNICEF, WHO and UNFPA have said that bombardments have damaged non-functioning health facilities, massive levels of displacement, collapsing water and electricity supplies, as well as restricted access to food and medicines that are severely disrupting the maternal, newborn and child health services as well. The UN has claimed that over 2,300 women and over 3,700 children have been killed in the Gaza Strip alone.
The group is united in demonstrating solidarity and support to the Palestinian people and demanding the implementation of the resolution in the General Assembly, calling for the three objectives that we are united around. Number one, immediate ceasefire to save lives. Number two is to have humanitarian assistance of a scale of a minimum of 100 truckloads of assistance to our people, and the third objective of to stop the crime against humanity of forced transfer.
Well, that has been the face-off that seems to be happening at the United Nations, calling for a ceasefire, and the response that has been coming in from the Israel's UN ambassador. With that, we head into